Hello students, welcome to the online classes of Kerala Public School. Today we are going to solve exercise 3.2 from Ncert Exemplar book, and thereafter we will solve exercise 3.3. So let us start. In this exercise, let us read the first question. Here we have write whether the following statements are true or false. Justify your answer. So for that, let us read the first statement what we are given. So first statement is that the point 3, 0 lie in first quadrant. Dear students, if you remember, I told you that there are four quadrants and the sign of first quadrant is plus plus, sign of second quadrant is minus plus, sign of third quadrant is minus minus, and sign of fourth quadrant is plus minus. So as you can see, the point 3, 0 has abscissa as 3 and ordinate as 0. So it will not lie any of four quadrants. So where it will be lie? It should be lie on x-axis. As you can see, the value of ordinate is 0 over here. You got it? So the statement is false. We can say this statement is false. Got it? Let us read the next. Here we have the points 1, minus 1 and minus 1, 1 lie in the same quadrant. So let us check first. Let us draw quadrant. Just behalf of their sign, we are going to find out that in which quadrant the given points will be lie. So according to the first coordinate, that is 1, minus 1, this one, it should be lie in fourth quadrant, as the sign of fourth quadrant are plus and minus. Also you can see the value of abscissa is plus here and the value of ordinate is minus, so it is lying in fourth quadrant. Similarly, now we are going to check that the points minus 1 and 1 where it will be lie. So you can see this is indicating the sign minus plus, which are the sign of second quadrant. So you can see clearly that these points are lying in different quadrant. So we can say this statement is also false, because we are asking that whether these points are lying in the same quadrant. So these are not lying in the same quadrant, so statement should be false. Let us read next. The coordinates of a point whose ordinate is minus 1 by 2 and abscissa is 1 are, as you know, abscissa is always written first and thereafter we always write value of ordinate. So according to this situation, the coordinate should be 1, minus 1 by 2. As you can see that abscissa is 1 and the value of ordinate is minus 1 by 2. Got it? But we are given that the coordinates are minus 1 by 2, 1. So we can say this statement is also false, because our correct coordinate is 1, minus 1 by 2. You got it? So statement is false. Next, that is the fourth part. Here we are given a point lie on y-axis at the distance of 2 units from x-axis. Its coordinates are 2, 0. Let me draw a graph. Here we are given a point lie on y-axis. Definitely you can see that this is y, this is y dash. So point should be lie on this axis. Got it? And it is 2 units from the x-axis. Its coordinates, if it is 2 units, so you can say this is positive value, so it should be lying in positive direction. So maybe 1 and 2, this point is lying over here. The coordinates of this point is, as you can see, on x-axis that is 0 and on y-axis the distance is 2 units. So the correct coordinate should be 0, 2. Also you can check that since it is lying on y-axis, so the value of abscissa must be 0. But here we are given value of ordinate is 0. So we can say the given statement is also false. Got it? The next part of this question, the last part of this exercise, as well as the point -1 comma 7 is point in second quadrant. So as I told you, let me write again. The sign of first quadrant is plus plus, sign of second quadrant is minus plus, sign of third quadrant is minus minus, and sign of fourth quadrant is plus minus. So just behalf of these signs, as you can say, abscissa is negative and ordinate is positive over here, which is indicating the signs of second quadrant. So definitely it will be lie in second quadrant. So we can say this statement is true. Got it? So we have finished this exercise. Now we are going to start exercise 3.3. So here we have exercise 3.3 of Ncert Exemplar book of standard 9th, and chapter we are studying coordinate geometry. So let me explain this. Here we have question number first. Write the coordinates of each of the points P, Q, R, S, T and O from the given figure, that is in figure 3.5. So first of all we are going to find the coordinates of points P, and for that you need to check the perpendicular distance of point P from x-axis as well as y-axis. So you can say the perpendicular distance of point P from x-axis and y-axis is 1 unit, and since it is lying in first quadrant, as you can see, this is first, this is second, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. Also you remember that the sign of first quadrant is plus plus, sign of second quadrant is minus plus, sign of third quadrant is minus minus, sign of fourth quadrant is plus minus. You got it? So you can see the point P and S are lying in first quadrant, and the perpendicular distance of point P from x-axis is 1 unit, which is actually the value of ordinate, and the perpendicular distance of point P from y-axis is 1 unit, which is actually the value of abscissa, the chord. So we can say the coordinates of points P is 1 comma 1. Got it? Because it is lying in the first quadrant, so both values should be positive. Similarly for S, we can say let me write here the coordinates of points P is 1 comma 1. Now for S, you can see the perpendicular distance of point S from x-axis and y-axis. So let me tell you, from x-axis the perpendicular distance is 1, which is actually the value of ordinate, and the from y-axis the perpendicular distance of point S is 2 units. So we can say the coordinates of point S is 2 comma 1. You got it? Okay, so let us move to next, that is O. Since O, you can say this is the origin point, and you remember that the coordinates of origin point is always 0 0, because this point is the 0 unit distance from x-axis as well as y-axis. So we can say the coordinates of points O is 0 comma 0, and it is also called origin points. Okay, so next we have Q. For Q, let me check. As you can see, Q is lying on x-axis. Since Q is lying on x-axis, so its ordinate should be 0. Got it? And now it is lying on the negative side, so the value of abscissa should be negative, and the perpendicular distance from this point from y-axis, you can say, let me count 1, 2 and 3 units. So we can say the coordinates of this point Q is 3 comma 0, and it is also lying on x-axis, which is in the negative direction. Got it? Let us go to point R. Here we have point R. You can say R is lying in the third quadrant, and the point sign of third quadrant is minus minus. So let us draw the perpendicular distance of point R from x-axis as well as y-axis. So the perpendicular distance of this point R from y-axis is, you can say, 1 and 2 unit, and the perpendicular distance of this point R from x-axis is 1, 2 and 3 units. So let me write its coordinate. Its coordinate should be -2 comma -3. Got it? -2 because the perpendicular distance of this point from y-axis -2 unit. Actually minus is representing just the direction. Okay, so we can say the coordinates of points R is -2 comma -3. The last point, that is T. T is lying in the fourth quadrant. As you know, the sign of fourth quadrant are plus comma minus. So let me write its coordinate. Since let us draw the perpendicular distance first from x-axis as well as y-axis. As you can see, this point lying at 4 unit distance from x-axis, so its abscissa should be +4, and from y-axis it is lying at 2 units away, so we can say that the ordinates would be -2 since it is lying on the fourth quadrant, which indicating the sign plus and minus. So the points of this coordinates T is 4 comma -2. Got it? Okay, let us start question number 2. Here we have plot the following points and write the name of the figure obtained by joining them in order, where P coordinates of point P is -3 comma 2, coordinates of point Q is -7 -3, coordinates of point R is 6 comma -3, and coordinates of point S is 2 comma 2. So let us draw and let us see what we got. So as you can see, we have drawn the given coordinates on a grid like a graph paper, and the coordinates of point P was -3 comma 2, coordinates of points Q was -7 comma -3, coordinates of point R was 6 comma -3, and coordinates of point S is 2 comma 2, which lying in the second, third, fourth and first quadrant respectively. And now we are given by joining them in order. Is that mean you have to start from point P, and first of all you have to join point Q, then point R, then point S, and then point P. So we got a picture, we got a 2D figure, and that is actually look like a parallelogram. So we can say the figure obtained by joining the given coordinates points in the same order is a parallelogram. You got it? So the given figure is a parallelogram. So let us start next question. Okay, now let us start question number 3. As you have learned the basic concept, so I would like to give you some questions as a home assignment. So just try to solve question number 3 from this exercise. Question number 3. Okay, thereafter question number 4, and I'll also tell you one part of question number 4. Thereafter you can try. Thereafter question number 5 and question number 7, which are easy questions, question number 8 as well as question number 9. So that means you have to solve question number 3rd, question number 4th, 2 parts, any 2 parts you can solve, question number 5, question number 7, 8 and 9. Okay, just try to solve. And if you don't have exemplar book, then I'll give you a link from where you can find out, and you can download this at the last of video or description. So in description you can find the link to download the NCERT Exemplar book as well as NCERT book in PDF format, and you can learn at your home using your mobile or tablet. Either you can use laptop also. So let us discuss about question number 4. Here we have plot the point and check whether these are collinear or not. Okay, so first of all let me tell you what is this word collinear stand for. Collinear means if more than 2 points lying are on the same straight line, then these points are called collinear points, and if they are not lying on a same line, so we can say these are not collinear. To solve this question, let us draw a graph. Okay, so here we have the graph for the given question number 4, and I have tried to solve. So let us understand what we have in our second part. As you can see, there were 3 points. One of them it was -1 comma -2. Second one is 1 comma, and the first point is this -1 comma -2. Second point is 1 comma 1, and the third point is 2 comma -3. You can see these 3 points are lying in different quadrant, and if we try to join them, we can find only one line which is passing through the 2 given points. Okay, so there is no such a straight line which can pass through the 3 given points, so we can say that these points are not collinear. While if we talk about the question number 4th third part, you can see there are 3 points. One of them is 0 0, which I have mentioned here, which is the origin point. Okay, the second point is 2 comma 2, which is lying in the first quadrant, and the third point is 5 comma 5, which is also lying in the first quadrant. Okay, and you can see that we can draw a straight line passing through the points 0 0, 2 comma 2 and 5 comma 5. So we can say 0 comma 0 origin point, 2 comma 2 and 5 comma 5 are the collinear points, while the points 1 comma 1, this point, -1 comma -2 and 2 comma -3 are not collinear points. Got it? So just try to understand and try to solve questions. Also, as I told you, you have to solve question number 3rd, question number 5, question number 7, 8, 9, question number 4, first and third part, as I told you, and try to solve. And whatever query you has, okay, just write them in comment section. I'll read and I'll try to give your answer as soon as in next video. Okay, till then, stay safe and stay home. Have a good day. Bye bye.